Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Java Expert Tutorial. Today we will talk about one of the most interesting topic, static and dynamic binding in Java. So guys, after watching this video, I don't think that you will need to watch someone else's video to know static and dynamic binding. So guys, let's start it with the definition of binding. So connecting a method call to the method body is known as binding. Let's understand with the example. Okay, so guys, as you can see, we have two classes, class A and class binding. Class binding is our main class, and class A have two methods, method 1 and method 2, as you can see. Both the methods have method definitions or method body, and in binding class we have the main method. Inside the main method, first we create the object of class A, and with the help of reference variable a1 we call method 1 and method 2. Okay, so guys, linking or connecting a method call to the method body is known as binding. Okay, so guys, there are two types of binding, static binding and dynamic binding. Static binding, let's start with the static binding. Okay, so there are few points related with static binding. Static binding is a binding which happens during compilation. It is also called early binding because binding happens before a program actually runs. Binding of all the static private and final methods is done at compile time. So guys, this is the main point of static binding. If you have to perform static binding, then the method must be static or private or final, because we cannot override static private and final method. Okay, so method overloading is an example of static binding. So let's understand with the practical example. Okay, so this is the static binding. As you can see, we have two classes, superclass and subclass, and subclass extends superclass. In superclass we have static method. As you can see, we have static method, and we override static method in child class, means subclass. Okay, so we override over here. So first we create the object of superclass and giving the reference of superclass. That means superclass print method will be executed, no doubt. Second time we create the object of subclass and giving the reference of superclass. So guys, the rules are said that if you create the object of subclass, then subclass method will be execute, and if you create the object of parent class, that means parent class method will be execute. But here superclass method will be invoked because print method is static and we cannot override static method. But if we are trying to override static method, it performs method hiding, and compiler does not give any compile time error, and every time parent class method will be invoked. Okay, so as you can see, both the times parent class method will be invoked. Okay, so next is dynamic binding. So guys, in dynamic binding, compiler does not decide the method to be called. Overriding is a perfect example of dynamic binding. It is also called late binding because binding happens during program execution. Let's understand with the example. As you can see, we have two classes, new class and subnew class, and subnew class extends new class. In new class we have public void print method. So guys, remember this thing, it's not a static, private or final method. Okay, it's a void print method. Okay, and we override print method in subnew class. Okay, we override over here, as you can see. So first we create the object of new class and giving the reference of new class. That means new class method will be invoked. This method will be executed first. And second time we create the object of sub new class and giving the reference of new class and calling the print method. So the child class method will be execute. This method will be execute. Okay. So this is dynamic binding. As you can see. Second time the child method will be invoked. Actually, the compiler checks the method in parent class, the method is available or not. So as you can see, the method is available, so it does not give any compile time error, but at runtime we creating the object of child class, so the child class method will be executed, and this is the child class method. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, take care.